We're going to look today at how you can actually build a church website in about 5 minutes. We're here at finalweb.com, and after you watch this video, I'd like you to go down and click this option which says Try It Free. So I'm going to click that, and I'm brought to a choice of templates. Choose the first template called Vernon. The system's going to create me a site with sample data from an imaginary church. Now, all I need to do to get my site up and running is replace that with my own actual data. I'm going to turn off the tour, say Don't Show Again, and up here, if I hover over this logo area, I'm going to click this option that says Edit Logo. We're just going to start at the top. If I have an image logo, I can choose Image and upload it here, but I don't, so I'm just going to type the name of my church. Now, to edit text on a Final website, all you need to do is click on it. Now I'm in the text editor, and I can highlight the text and type my actual church name. And I'm also going to change this here. I'll click here to save my changes. And the last thing I want to do with this top area is to change the background. I'm going to click this button right here. It's called the Group Properties button. As I scroll down the site, you'll notice that every major area I hover my mouse over has a row of icons that appear up to the left. Each of these areas is called a group, and then within each group there are many sections. So this is a header section, a text section, a map section, and a form section, and the options for those are up to the upper right. So I'm going to go back up to the top and click the Group Properties icon, and I'm going to change the background here to something that matches my church. We have a large 1.5 million stock photo image library that we're integrated with. I can search for the word nature, and it's going to come up with a list of options, and I'll choose one that I think represents my church well. I'll save the changes, and I'm done with the top part. I'll move on to the next group, and here we have a text section with service times. I'm just going to take out this first service time because I don't have that time at my church, and I'm going to remove the Wednesday evening services. We'll save the changes, and I'm done with that section. Now moving on here, there's a tile section, and I can make this say and link to whatever I want. I can change these images just by clicking the section properties icon here. I can change the images here and so on and so forth. What I'm going to do for now though is just keep it as it is because it's a good start for me. Down here is a calendar preview. Now all of the calendars on Final Web 2 use Google Calendar to power them. So all I need to do is enter my Google Calendar ID, which is free, into this section. So I'm going to click the section properties icon and type in my Google Calendar ID. If you don't have a Google Calendar ID, you can go to google.com/calendar. You can get one for free, and we have a video on how to do that as well. I'm going to click Save Changes. Next is my sermon library. It's ready to go. When I'm ready to upload sermons, I just click Edit Media Library, and I begin uploading sermons. Here's my contact form. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I'm going to go into Form Settings, and I want to make sure that anyone who fills this out will have their email sent to me. So I'm just going to put my email address in there and save the changes. Just a couple things left to do. I'm going to click off of the form, and I'm going to go ahead and choose this text area. I'll put my church name and address in there. Then I'm going to go ahead and copy that using Control-C. Save the changes, and I'm going to also add it to the map. So I'll go to the section properties icon for my map. Highlight the address that's there and replace it with my own. Once those changes are saved, most of my page is done. All that's left is this footer area. Now that could be modified by going into Site Settings. I just type the name of my church at the top, and I can enter all of my different social media links in here if I have them. If you don't, you can just blank them out. And then, of course, my church address and email address if I'd like to, and phone number as well. For now, I'm just going to leave those there. I'm going to click Save Changes. And my site is almost ready. Now, as you're working on your page, it does not modify the live version of your site that people are seeing if they're looking at your site real time. Only after I click the Publish button will that happen. So I'm going to go ahead and publish my page. And now my edited version becomes my live version of my page. Just one last thing to do, very important if you want to be able to come back and work on this trial site some more, you click this option that says Save Trial Site. I'll put my organization name and all my information in. Once my information is entered, I click Save Trial. The system will email me a link to get back to this trial site so I can keep working on it. And then if I like it and I want to actually attach my web address to it, all I need to do is click Make Site Live, fill out the form, and purchase the package.